Hey guys, where's Phoenix? Oh, she right there. Okay, sorry y'all, I'm at the park with my kids. But this is a quick, short message. This is for anybody who is possibly feeling discouraged or just feeling down or not knowing which way to go, not knowing if you are tripping on what you feel like God has promised you, whether it be a job, a house, being healed, getting married, having children, whatever you feel like it may be. I feel like God has just been telling me to keep faith. So I'm here to tell everybody else, just keep your faith. Just keep your hope. Don't let whatever is happening in the 3D realm take away from what God is doing for you in the spiritual realm, because God is always working in our favor. God is always moving mountains. Sometimes we just can't see. And so I guess that's what they mean when they say, don't lean on our own understanding when it comes to stuff like this. Um, because like I've been feeling down. I've been feeling a little bit confused, not knowing if I'm worthy of the things that I feel that God has promised me. And the other day, I feel like he was speaking to me. My mom had came over and we were supposed to be watching movies and stuff, but excuse how I look, y'all. I've been crying. But my mom came over. We were supposed to watch movies and stuff, but we couldn't watch movies because this thing is loud, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this is going to be this loud over here. But so that is like really loud and annoying and obnoxious. So yeah, so we were supposed to watch the movies, but I couldn't watch the movie because I ended up having to go to two grocery stores, so it took longer for me to get back to my house. So while my mom was watching movies, I was cooking and stuff. And so I don't know if how much I went into the other video about one of my promises, but I think one of my promises is for me to get married, and I feel the reason for me to get married is not just like for me to get married, but for me and my husband to minister to people on relationships, on overcoming the things that we have went through as individuals that could have stood in the way of us coming together, and the things that we did, the things that God showed us for us to be able to come together and spread his word and give people hope on healing, on marriage, on growing, on changing old ways that just stop you from elevating as an individual, by yourself with God, and in a relationship, in a marriage with God. And so a lot of times I don't feel like I'm worthy of that. Like, I do feel like I'm able to go out and speak and spread the word of God by myself. But sometimes I'm like, y'all, like, get married. Like, okay, so I definitely have my high moments and my low moments, and I've been having a low moment about it. And so while I was in the kitchen cooking yesterday, my mom was watching two movies, and the first movie she watched was I can't remember the name, but it was about these people, this guy and this girl. I didn't even think about the fact that they was in a relationship. And oh my gosh, and he took her hiking to propose to her. I didn't even think about that because it was a thriller movie, so I really didn't get into it. But the main character in the movie, her name was Ruth. And so I have been getting a lot of references on Ruth, and now that I feel like, since yesterday happened how it happened, that I need to take this back and I need to study. I need to read up on the chapter of Ruth, so I can get more clarification, because I've gotten a lot of words, and people have said some scriptures of it, but I haven't actually like read it to actually know the full entail story. I think Ruth is the lady who husband and son sons died. If I'm wrong, please forgive me, everyone. But I believe that's who she is. And so, she didn't feel worthy, of getting married, what she got to offer. And she just did the work, stayed obedient, and then she was sane, and she was married again. And so that was the first movie. And in that movie, they went to the first movie. Yeah, they went to hiking or camping, so the boyfriend could propose to the girl, and the girl's name was Ruth. So that was the first movie, and I just heard the dude like scream her name. I'm like, "What was her name? Is her name Ruth?" And my mom was like, "Yeah." And I kind of just like chuckled, like, because I was in my feelings, but I'm like, I kind of felt like there was God, like, so I kind of like chuckled, like. And so then she watched that whole movie and I was still cooking, and she watched another movie, and that movie was The Orphan. And in The Orphan, her name is Esther. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe this. Like, I've been getting a lot of references on both of these stories, and the I've been getting references. I turned around, this little boy was right behind me. I don't know if he was in the video. I'll see after I post the video. But I've been getting a lot of references on Ruth and Esther. And so I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna read it tonight, so I can get more insight, so I can learn more, so I can just know more of the actual story of the two. Because I don't know. I do know that overall, they're two women who have been through stuff, who have been hurt, have been damaged, and they just didn't feel worthy of anything changing in their lives. Like, how am I going to bear a child? I can't bear a child. Who's going to want to bear a child with me? Who will want to marry me? Like, I got dirt on my name, like, I'm damaged goods, like, and that's how a lot of women feel. I know sometimes that's how I feel, but I feel like that was my little tap on the shoulder to have a little bit more faith, to hold on a little bit longer, not to get so wrapped up in my feelings and my emotions of the things that I feel like are happening in front of my eyes, but just to know this is still my time for me to continue healing, by the way that I respond to stuff, by the way that I'm still thinking, shows that I am possibly not ready, and I'm not going to be so hard on myself to say, oh, I have to be 100% this or 100% that, because I think a healing process is a life going thing for all of us. Different things happen throughout our lives. We can be healing from something that happened in our childhood, and once we feel like, we get over that, boom, we could end up having someone pass in our life, and then there's something else that we have to get over, and then you don't know what that could stir up from your childhood. So I'm reminding myself not to take this healing journey so hard to where I'm blending it with not being worthy of the blessings and the promises that God has shown me, and not questioning it and allowing just negative, nasty spirits and thoughts and energy into what God got going for me, because it's easy. Like, it's really, 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 really easy. So I'm here to say the same thing to you. Whatever has been having you doubting, whatever has been having you questioning, just slow down and pray and take it to God, and let Him know how you feel. Let Him know that you can use some comfort. Be vulnerable. Let Him know exactly how you feel and what you need, so that He can pour into you and keep your faith alive, because God is working. I think this is a very crucial, a very powerful spiritual time to be living, and a lot is going on. So take it to God, pray, and don't be so hard on yourself, and just keep working on yourself every day. Do whatever you can do to raise your spirit, raise your vibration, to put a smile on your face, to spread some love, to spread some awareness, to heal some place in your heart and your soul and your mind, and to help somebody else with the same thing, because we all in this together. Like, I know you feel like you alone. I be feeling like I'm alone, but we're literally like all in this together. And it might not seem like, you got anybody around you, but just start praying and ask God to send people who can help you on this journey. And when they come, just ask for confirmation so that you know these are the people that you can be vulnerable with, to know that God placed them on your journey to help you heal. And know some people might not stay forever, but just realize what's going on in the moment and take that opportunity to do something different, look at something different. And if you like me, don't expect the bad. Like, don't expect somebody to screw you over, or whatever it is. Use your discernment, take it to God, and just try to stay positive. It's hard, I know, but that's all we can do is stay positive, stay prayed up, stay obedient, and just love each other. That's what I feel like we can all do. So I hope everybody has a great day. I love you. You are loved. You are wanted. You are worthy. You deserve everything that God has promised you, because He promised you. And that's it. Like, there's nothing else to question. So when you get them thoughts, rebuke them, because God is for us. Nothing can be against us. And I know it's going to be hard, but just every day, just try to believe every day. Just try to stay consistent with believing and having faith every single day. And just watch the miracles happen. They might be small, but a miracle is a miracle. And they let you know that God is still working and God is still with you and He's still in your life and He is in your favor. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Be blessed. Spread love, spread knowledge, spread awareness. And I will talk to y'all later.